Summer Symphony. So the next video I'm going to do is going to be about the Noah and his 3 sons and the spread of mankind in the supposedly 72 nations on the earth. While I do not believe this contains the entire earth, I believe it contains pretty much everyone that they came in contact with. Now, of the people who are mentioned in those books, is anybody who have Ishmaelite descent, or the descent of Isaac, or the descent of the Greeks. Who would that be? That would be anybody who has Arab blood in them, anybody who has Greek blood in them, actually anybody who has Georgian blood in them, Armenian, say also Macedonian, Italian, Spain, Sicilia, Libyan, Egypt, Jewish, and Ethiopian. But if you're looking for Anglo-Saxon blood or black Bantu blood, like the black West African, or Chinese, you are sorely mistaken. General Han Solo did a great video series on this about the whole earth and coal earth, and the idea that the Bible clearly doesn't even read, even if you're trying to read it literally, never depicts a planetary wide flood. Ever. Even if you're trying to take it the most literally as you possibly can, you can't get it. Especially because of a certain word, coal earth, which means everything in all the world, and how that gets used. It's like saying everything in my life was destroyed after I broke up with my girlfriend. Really? So all the trees that you had were destroyed? So your every piece of your car was destroyed? No, it's an expression. But yeah, it's gonna piss off the psychos from both sides. Everybody in the Bible was black people, and everybody in the Bible was Nordic people. Which thankfully there's a lot fewer of them. And there's probably even everybody in the Bible looked South Indo-Chinese. I don't know. But I'm going to go through that, not for any racial reason or trying to heal anything, but to show the very interesting views of what they saw as different people and as race. It's not the same concept of race that we had today, or that we have today. That only started to begin after Christopher Columbus, and that actually didn't take place until, didn't start to congeal until about the 1980s. I mean, even during the 1950s and 60s, in the worst parts of oppression, don't see the same racism, because there was, especially the United States and in South Africa and other places, there were whites, which was Mexican and Indians from India, and Japanese, and the Caucasian, and then there was the colored or the black, which was what they call African Americans today. So the standard of white has changed. And then even prior to that, the Irish and the Poles and the Italians weren't considered white. And even now, when I has happened to run into some skinheads and neo-Nazis, they don't believe that the Poles or that any Slavs are part of the white race, because that, the Nazis never believed that. So they're uber believing that, they're super believing that. So I just want to give you read it, what it says, try to give an idea of it, and also their view on what it meant to be their identity, what a race would be back then. Peace to you.